Alright, what's up? So today we're going to be premiering a new little series here, right, that I have. It's going to be a 9-part series, I'm sure you'll understand very shortly. It's going to be titled Road to ESFL GO, as many believe. I'm sure there's no real debate. I am the greatest of all time within the Esports Fight League, which is where all the best players in the world play in terms of UFC. So, if you don't already know, like I said, all the best players they play there. They have an Xbox league and they have a PS4 league. They have a champ on both. They have one champ. The champ gets to decide, what weights he wants against his challengers. It's just a best of one, so anything can happen. It's not a best of 5, so it's really tough to keep your belt or even become champ at all. Like, in my case, I went undefeated. I went 9-0. If you like, giving a bit of backstory here, and we're gonna go through each and every one of the fights that got me to 9-0, and I'm gonna go through them. I'm gonna go what I was thinking, the backstory beforehand, afterwards, what I was thinking, and stuff like that. But with this one in particular, this was me versus MMA FRoO. This was the ESFL UFC 4 debut for me. It was my comeback fight. I'd been previously banned from the ESFL, and I was coming in a little bit later into the season here. The season had already started. Dabikin was the champion at the time. I thought, I'm going to come back. I want to compete. So I actually got matched up versus Mr. Finnan, a well-known cheeser. But he seemed, he pulled out against me. So that was, I think it's because I used to run him off on a ranked. But MMA FRoO, the absolute legend that he is, UFC 2 live event LEC winner. So LEC winner, should I say, in UFC 2. It just, you can't say good and can't say good enough things about MMA FRoO here. But this is just gonna be the first fight. I went 9-0, like I was saying. I'll be doing each one of these in the order that they happened. So MMA FRoO's first, then Smock, then Papa Lemur, then Dab. I'm gonna be uploading the 9 of them, like I said, and then we'll end off with the big bang, which was me becoming the PS4 ESFL champion. I was both first player to ever get the both belts, and never mind both belts at the same time. So let's just hop into it right here. FRoO had agreed to go to middleweight with me. I was like, don't mind if I do. Apologies for, if there's a little bit of apologies if there's a little bit, noise in the background. I was in a party with JC and Dab at the time. Here we go, though. So this was in more of the block breaking era of the game. I'm sure many of you know already. So I'm thinking I have one of the best Roberts in the game at this, this part of the game. I was just grinding it out, trying to get back into ESFL, and I do here. And we started off all with this. He misses that question mark kick, so I'm really just trying to put the pressure on FRoO. As you can see, he's at Asanya now. No matter what part of the game we're in, Robert Whittaker, you're gonna need the pressure, is he? So that's the plan. But I am getting pull countered. So watch that. He is going with a lot of pull counters. I'm thinking if he's trying to pull counter, I need to go with the longer strikes. I need to go with the jab, lead hook, the straights, the jab, straights. I was told that by my little bit of cornerman there, Dylan, Blake, JC, a lot of them, the dab, they're legends. Here we go. I'm getting that block breaking though off now. That's what I want to be doing. Not too much, not too much to be said, to be honest. I'm just doing my thing. Izzy was really tough to use in this stage of the game, especially where the block was at. I'm just walking forward and I'm switching stance there to get out of the pocket quicker. If you don't already know, you can switch stance and it actually makes you walk out quicker. Nice little spinning elbow to rear hook. Yeah, like that is my favorite combo this fight. So like I was saying, I noticed very early on he's trying to use the pullback. So when somebody's using the pullbacks, you need to think of a counter. That's, someone's leaning and using straights against you. You need to think of the counter. The right hook is there when they're leaning. The straights are there when, the jabs, the straights are there. The head kicks are there when they're pulling back. So you need to identify the patterns of your opponent's head movement, and you need to be able to counter on them. Or you need to be able to kind of, counter them. Punish them for what they're doing. That's what you always need to do in fights. You just need to keep an eye on what they're doing, especially if you're in a counter fighter. and you need to punish them for even going for anything. So right here, it was all about me doing my own thing, but also keeping an eye. I'm doing that lead hook straight. I'm expecting something back in return. I was gonna ready for the lead hook straight on the block, pull back, bang. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to even bait some shots out here. I'm trying to make him feel like he needs to strike against me. It's interesting seeing the game in this state though. Oh, look at that. Yeah, see, he pulled back there, and I kind of refrained from throwing another uppercut and leaving myself vulnerable. Smart stuff. There we go. Yeah, just kind of sticking more to 2 pieces and at most a 3-piece. Yeah, just mixing it up at most. My stamina is getting a little bit lower here, but I am really, with the block at this time. Boom, getting another knockdown. I know this isn't the most, difficult fights, right now, and we're only breaking into the series though. This is only my first fight in the ESFL. You can't expect it to be the hardest one. I was really good at this time as well, so I was able to run through a few opponents. But this is actually the quickest knockout I think I've ever gotten in the ESFL. I usually take my opponents into deep waters. I don't think I've ever gotten a first round finish in the ESFL. In UFC 4. Here I am though. See, popping out that singular straight. Now I'm getting him to use that head movement. Now I can start using my lead hooks. Yeah, see that? Mixing up between the lead hook and the straight. See, baiting him. Boom. We get it again. I kind of taunt him there. It was nearly just a friendly, taunt. It was kind of like, come on. Is that all you have, really? Me and FRoO are cool with each other. It was all in good fun anyways. I just appreciated him stepping up, to be honest. Not many would. Especially against, someone, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but someone as tough as me. I mean, he had nothing really to win. He was 0-1. I was 0-0. It was my debut. He was stepping in on short notice. He was using an unfavourable matchup in Israel Adesanya. But we get into it here again. Trying to keep the pressure on here. I am feeling comfortable. There we go. I pull back again. It's honestly only a matter of time. I'm sure you have realised this. I'm 9-0, so you will see me win all these fights. But at the same time, it's how I do it, because there are some rocky fights, and I go through. I can't wait to do all this stuff. So, like I was saying, this isn't the most kind of well done, or not the most in detail thing. I'm kind of walking you through the series more than anything with this first fight in the background. And here we go. Yeah. And I kind of do my little head movement there at the end, keep the fight going. A little bit of a troll, just like as I was saying. Me and FRoO killed, so I just wanted to throw that in there for a little bit of fun. But there we go. The first fight was done. Shrekers and Robert Whittaker. Hope that Shrekers glitch. Yeah. That is the first fight that I had. So that sent me 1-0 in the ESFL Gaming League. Or ESFL, yeah. Esports Fight League. Damn. Esports Fight League. The ESFL, the most elite league in the UFC series. I get a lovely win against FRoO there. Start off the legendary run that I will go on, and I will show in the next few. I want to give it kind of like a brief thing, where everything is at right now. I'm pretty sure me versus FRoO took place on the same card as Dabikin versus Trixie. So Dabikin versus Trixie. Dab was the title holder at this time. He fought Trixie. Trixie being the challenger, and Dab beat him. So Dab retains his belt, and I'm thinking, I need to get up there. I need to get that belt. So that is the plan, and we'll see what happens in the next few episodes. So I'm sure most of you know, but it's about the fight. I'm interested to come back on this because I come back from some defeats in this game, in terms of I'm just so far behind in the fight, and it's what made me the champion that I am. Just being able to kind of get back there, always sticking true, because you can easily, when you're getting your ass beaten, I'll be straight up, it's very easy to just kind of give up. This is also just an ad, but fuck the ad. But that'll be the end of the first episode. If you have enjoyed it, a like would be appreciated, and if you haven't already subscribed already, I'd be much recommended that you do so. I'll be back with the second fight, which will feature Suave Jamie and myself against T4H Smock Jr. or Smock Jr., whatever you like to call him. T4H Smock, T4H Smock Jr. Formerly T4H, but he was T4H at the time, so that's what matters. You know, a heavy grappler. But that will be the next episode. I look forward to it. I hope you do too. Like I said, hope you enjoy it. But for now, peace.